This is Pam from NortheastWheelsEvents.com at the 2021 Deutsche Classic over here in Ole, PA, checking out the finest, the absolute finest that Germany has to offer. These cars are amazing. You see Porsche, you see BMW, of course you see Volkswagen and Audi, and of course Fend Flitzer 101. You cannot get any finer than this. This is absolutely mind-boggling. Look at the quality, the way how the aerodynamics fit, the way how they made it like an airplane. This is beautiful, just beautiful. You know that Germany poured their heart out into this magnificent vehicle. Look at the way how that hubcap's held on by an actual metric acorn nut. These are, let's see, what size are these? 4.80 by 8 inch. I mean, hey, nothing but the best here. Look at the size of those bolts holding this girl together. It's got light and another light. I mean, come on. Come on, folks. This is great. Absolutely great. Windshield wiper. Of course, powered by the red ball. Oh, this is great. I love the way how this windshield is sealed in. 3-piece windshield. Oh, the controls are fantastic. Look at that dynamic steering mechanism. That's the turn signals, the lights. Wow. You can see the controls down there for the clutch, brake, and accelerator. There are the gears right there. You can see the tube chassis. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. That way get in, I know, for the Germans to get in. Let's see that impressive, very impressive. How big is this engine?
100 cc.
How many?
100 cc.
100 cc.
5 horsepower.
5 horsepower. Unbelievable. That chain looks like the most robust thing on this whole thing. I love the trunk.
Toolbox.
Yeah, that is great. And that's the shock down there. Wow, for the full rear suspension. You notice the way how it pivots on rubber mounts. Wow, this is amazing. Where did you ever find this girl?
I built the car.
Oh, you built it?
It's a real car, I just built it.
Ah, okay.
That's cool.
This is wild, absolutely wild. Were you inspired by anything in particular?
By the real car.
Oh, okay. There we go. You did some job on this. And the original one had only one light and
Yes.
Wow.
I added some lights here for tail light and brake light. That's
Yeah, for safety.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
These are front marker lights on the
Right.
back for a brake light and tail light.
Ah, okay.
That was hard to drive.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. Ask your
Okay.
questions. That's
And
cool.
these are the turn signals.
Uh-huh.
Front and back. The back is red, the front is white.
Oh gosh, that's great. You were saying it's hard, asking if it's hard to drive?
Yeah, because. Oh.
That makes it easier. Can you imagine big guys trying to get in there without that tilt-away steering? I like your interior light, your luggage rack there, and the access.
I'm looking at cool cars right now.
This is fantastic, fantastic. How long did it take you to build?
It took about a year.
This is great,
And this
absolutely.
window opens too.
Oh really? Look at that! That's wonderful. And of course the question is, how fast does it go?
35.
Really? Wow, that's pretty good.
That's the top.
Yeah,
Top.
yeah, yeah. Now your brakes are on the front or?
Yeah, I install front brakes. It never had front brakes.
Okay.
Only had one rear wheel, and I installed front brakes.
Yeah.
And put all the controls back on the floor
Uh-huh.
to make it easier to drive. They were all on the handlebar. These cars were made for people with no legs after the war.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
It had no pedals at all on this car. Everything was on the handlebar.
How long were they produced?
They were produced from 48 to 51. This is 51 last year.
Okay. How many were produced, do you know?
They made 263 vehicles, and they don't know how many coupes they made. They never kept a record, so it'll be less than 25 to 50. The rest were roadsters and little truckettes.
Oh, this is
And
remarkable.
I had the truckette too.
Oh, really? But of course. Did you build that one, or is that an
No,
original?
that's another original car. This is
Wow.
original car, just all rebuilt. I took all the old metal off, made all new metal, put it all back together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a rebodied car.
That is. Now, how did you do these seams? I'm very curious.
These are all spot welded.
Okay.
That's how the original manufacturer made them, and there's no Bondo on the car. This is all true metal. That's it.
Wow.
So they came out wavy. They were crooked because they didn't have any Bondo to put on them.
Yeah. I like the way how you punch
All the
holes.
patterns, all the holes. Each car had a different set of hole patterns on them, so they were not the same.
Huh. Well, they weren't really a production line vehicle.
Well, they built them in a production line, but as they put the holes in them, the people that were buying them told them where they wanted the holes put.
Oh, okay.
This was just to leave the hot air from the motor out from underneath the canopy.
I gotcha. Okay. And these latches are fascinating.
Yeah, no, they're not from the car.
Okay.
They're from a military case. When you close
Gotcha.
them, they lock. I like the procedure of how they lock. They twist up tight, and then you can lock this part too, so it keeps everything locked.
Ah,
And I also put them on the inside to hold the canopy down.
very good. Very good. What is it like to drive this on the road?
It's not too terrible unless it's a very bouncy road,
Yeah.
but there's no suspension in the front, so you have to have low air pressure in the tires to drive it. Very noisy, like being in a garbage can with the motor running next to you. But they weren't made for comfort. They were just a little city vehicle.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, this is brilliant. Karl, this is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I really appreciate you coming out. And just have to zoom over. Where else
This
would
is what it morphed into, this car here.
yeah, Messerschmitt.
Yeah, this is 51, so 52
Okay.
they didn't sell any cars. They
Yeah.
built that. But
Oh,
they didn't.
really?
Yeah, they didn't call it a Messerschmitt. It was called a Friend, just like this car, Friend,
Okay.
F-E-N-D. So in 53, they sold them as Friends until the first January to June. They sold the Friends, and then Messerschmitt got involved, and they named them Messerschmitt.
Ah, okay. Now Messerschmitt went through 58, if I remember.
It went
correctly.
to 57,
57.
and then 58 Messerschmitt stepped out of it, and they were called FMRs.
Okay.
So they really weren't Messerschmitts from 58 up. They were called FMR. That was the name of 3 different companies that put the money.
Merged together and went in. That is amazing. And the third.
The last one is a Hankel. I'm not sure what year.
Yep.
It looks like a 60 or a 62. That's
Uh-huh.
a 4-wheel version, 200cc engine.
That has the two rear wheels are very close together.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, very close together. And you had to have a car tag for that because it's 4 wheels. If you had the 3-wheel version, you could register it as a motorcycle.
And the whole reason why this whole microclass came out in Germany was because they were dead broke and they had no manufacturer.
Exactly, right. And they had no money. This was the cheapest way they could be an enclosed vehicle.
Yeah.
It was either horses or motorcycles or bikes.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Karl, thanks for showing us around. This is
I'm going to
fantastic.
run this a little later if you want to see me drive it.
Oh, definitely. When are you going to run it?
Nope. I could try it now if you want. If you want to
Yeah.
give me a few minutes.
Yeah.
It'll take a few minutes to get it going.
Oh, no worries. Thank you. Security first. Now, Karl is the same fellow who hot rodded the Messerschmitt, and we've got the video from Dead Man's Curve. I'll put a link to it.
Got to give it a few seconds here for that carburetor to fill up with gas.
I like your fuel pump, by the way. Tap, 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 tap. That was good.
Just wanted to make sure it was getting in there.
Yeah.
It's a special design.
Yes.
Instead of this way, it's that way.
Ah. This goes here. This goes there.
That's right. This goes that way. This goes this way.
You notice that he's kicking it?
Put that choke on. They're exactly the same. Close the carburetor. Don't pump yet. Just close it. No, don't touch it.
Come on, girl. There we go. That is brilliant. You know, it's interesting. You're saying that this was made for people without legs. How do you kick it?
Start.
Oh, okay.
I'm too big. I took the rope start off.
Gotcha. Okay. So small, you have to take the wallet. I like that. You got to take the wallet out of your.
Everything's got to go.
Jeez.
Can you get that or no?
It's like putting a hat on. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh! That thing moves! What are you doing, letting it run out of gas?
Pardon me?
You let it run out of gas, you shut the fuel?
Yeah, I can't get out though because I can't get my foot off the clutch.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Don't put that in the interview. There we go. I got it.
There you go, all right.
Did a diddle with it a little bit.
Now you were just showing off for the crowds.
Works perfectly.
Now, how many of you have ever seen a micro like this? Besides the Lane Museum, and also one running. Again, this is a Fend, F-E-N-T, Fend. Look at that motor. Oh my God. Now, I just want to show you how tight it is. All right. Again, this is Pam from NortheastWheelsEvents.com at the 2012 Deutscher Classic with Karl's Fend Flitzer 101. For more cool events like this, make sure you check NortheastWheelsEvents.com, SoutheastWheelsEvents.com, UKWheelsEvents.com, and while you're there, post and share your events. And if you like this video, and how could you not? How could you keep a straight face with this? Definitely click subscribe and share this with all of your friends. Hey, I'll see you at the shows.